From the sacred whispers of heavenly messengers comes a startling revelation about someone you deeply love. Why? They're carrying a heavy burden of guilt that's darkening their spirit day by day. Imagine discovering a truth that completely changes how you see their struggles. That's what's unfolding right now. This precious person in your life feels trapped by what the angels call sleeping with their own, and they're desperate for you to understand what the S in their secret truly represents. If you believe in divine interventions that heal relationships, give a like and subscribe. Your guardian angels want you to know that this revelation has been planned for your relationship's restoration. I need you to truly focus on what I'm about to share. The angels are specifically highlighting this next part for you. The angels want you to know that this loved one has been suffering in silence for what feels like eternity. It's like they've been carrying this spiritual burden alone, too ashamed to reach out for help. The secret: they're not physically unfaithful, but spiritually disconnected. Learning this might feel confusing, and feeling surprised or concerned is completely natural. In the quiet moments of heavenly guidance, there's a message from above, telling a story about someone whose pure heart is being tarnished by inner darkness. This isn't about physical betrayal with another person. It's about a precious soul who's been intimate with their own negative thoughts and self-sabotage. They've chosen emotional escapism over authentic spiritual connection. Their mind has settled into harmful patterns instead of the divine peace that once filled their spirit. This person has betrayed themselves, completely losing faith in their worth and purpose. Now trapped in this cycle, they can't break free from these thoughts. Surrounded by the guilt of spiritual disconnection and too ashamed to admit what's really happening inside. If these words awaken something compassionate inside you, if they connect with concerns you've been quietly harboring, give a like and type healing in the comments. Let's share the restorative message that the divine messengers have entrusted to us. The angels remind us that true intimacy isn't just about physical faithfulness. It's not measured by outward appearances alone. No, true faithfulness is found in the connection between soul and spirit, in the honesty that flows from the heart, nurturing those around you. Your loved one remains precious and worthy, regardless of their current spiritual struggles. Their real value shines through their capacity for renewal and healing, illuminating paths that guilt and shame try to darken. Let this message bring hope to those worried about relationship betrayal. Remember, even when faced with disconnection or spiritual distance, the power of forgiveness, understanding, and compassion define love far beyond any mistake could. Stand firm knowing that healing is possible, and let the knowledge that spiritual reconnection awaits be the light that guides your relationship forward. Let me share something that happened just last month. Michael, a viewer just like you, was noticing his wife becoming increasingly distant. Every day, she'd wake up with a heaviness he couldn't explain. Their conversations became shallow, their connection fading, and he couldn't understand why. But he kept watching these messages, hoping for answers. Then one Wednesday evening, after a particularly moving prayer, he approached her with compassion instead of questions. As she opened up with trembling voice, he discovered she wasn't unfaithful with another person. She was sleeping with her own fears, doubts, and self-hatred, feeling unworthy of love. Michael called me in gratitude. "How did you know?" he asked. "You talked about spiritual disconnection the day before our breakthrough." That's because these messages aren't random, they're divinely timed. The angels whisper to me who needs to hear what message, and today they're whispering your name. Right now, Place your right hand over your heart and your left hand on your forehead if you're ready to receive healing energy. This physical position opens your spiritual channels and aligns your compassion with divine guidance. If this message is touching your heart, consider joining our spiritual family by becoming a member. Members receive exclusive relationship healing predictions, personal guidance videos, and special reconciliation ceremonies every week. Just click the join button below. Your angels are waiting to help restore what's been broken. Stay with me until the end, because I'm going to reveal exactly what sleeping with their own truly means and how to recognize the specific signs of spiritual disconnection in someone you love. The universe is quietly arranging a path to spiritual awakening, like building a bridge that leads directly to relationship healing. So there's no need to worry. Your guardian angel is signaling that all the forces of reconciliation are working diligently just for you. They're like your personal restoration team, helping repair bonds and strengthen spiritual connections. Time is moving quickly, but listen closely. You're about to witness relationship healing like never before. Your angels are indicating that you're extremely close to a breakthrough in understanding. The universe is accelerating to ensure this healing reaches your relationship, preparing you both for a reunion that will transform everything. Picture yourself sitting with your loved one in peaceful surroundings. The atmosphere feels different today. You reach across and take their hand, and there it is, a genuine connection after so long. Their eyes meet yours with newfound openness. The walls come down as honest words begin to flow, words that will rebuild what was broken. Feel the weight lifting from both your hearts as understanding replaces confusion. How can you be certain this message is meant for your relationship? The universe sends clear signs when spiritual healing is approaching. If you've noticed any of these 7 divine signals recently, prepare yourself. This message is specifically for you and your loved one. First, you've been feeling an unexplained emotional distance from someone close, despite no obvious conflict. Second, you've had dreams about separation, empty rooms, or searching for someone who's physically present but spiritually absent. Third, you've found spiritual objects like prayer books or healing crystals in unexpected places. The universe's way of saying healing tools are needed. Fourth, you've recently felt drawn to pray for someone specific without knowing exactly why. Fifth, you've noticed repeated references to forgiveness or healing appearing in your daily life. Sixth, you've felt unusual concern about someone's well-being, despite their insistence that everything is fine. And seventh, you felt a wave of emotion, maybe even tears or recognition, while watching this very video. That's your soul acknowledging truth when it hears it. Pay attention to what unfolds in your relationship. In the next 48 hours after hearing this message, the signs will confirm everything I'm sharing with you today. If this message of spiritual reconnection is what you needed today, show your support with a like and drop a 777 in the comments. Wait, before I continue, I'm receiving a strong message specifically for someone watching right now. If you've been feeling a sudden wall between you and someone you love, their soul is crying out for help, but shame is blocking them. The next part is crucial for you. The essential message here is that something powerful is about to happen, opening channels of communication that seemed permanently closed. But there's important preparation needed first. It's time to clear your heart from any judgment that blocks true understanding. This might mean letting go of expectations and making some compassionate choices, but to truly facilitate this spiritual reconnection, it's a step you must take. ready to help heal this relationship? Hit like and say yes in the comments to show you're committed to this spiritual journey when you approach this healing conversation. And you will. Here are the 5 critical first steps that both protect and nurture this delicate reconnection. Step 1. Pause and pray. Don't confront them immediately with what you've learned. The angels say, many shatter fragile souls by acting without spiritual preparation. Instead, light a white candle, ask for divine guidance, and wait for the perfect moment. Step 2. Create a sacred healing space in your home. Clear a table or corner, place a blue cloth over it, and add symbols of peace like feathers or water. This becomes your reconciliation altar where you'll pray for healing and prepare your heart for honest conversation. Step 3. Share your concerns with only one spiritually mature person, someone who understands soul wounds and spiritual disconnection. Critical voices can block the healing process. Step 4. Visualize healing with this powerful exercise. Each night before sleep, close your eyes and see the two of you surrounded by golden light. Feel the barriers dissolving. See truth flowing freely between you. Experience the relief washing through both your spirits. End by saying, we are healing, we are forgiving, we are reconnecting. Step 5. Recognize that this healing will break generational patterns. The universe operates on cycles. When you heal this relationship, you create pathways for healing across family lines. Take 3 deep breaths with me right now. Breathe in forgiveness, exhale judgment. Breathe in compassion, exhale fear. Breathe in healing, exhale separation. God's plan works like this. After removing all those barriers of judgment and criticism that block true understanding, it's time to focus on nurturing spiritual connection every single day. This means attending to your loved ones' soul, heart, and spiritual needs. It's about expressing gratitude, learning about soul ties, setting relationship goals, and faithfully pursuing them. It's essentially saying, I won't give up on our spiritual intimacy. Remember, every compassionate thought matters. Just strengthen your spiritual bond bit by bit each day and let the divine handle the deeper healing. You can't control how they've disconnected, but you can choose how you respond, how you pray, and how you create sacred space for honesty. Aim to see the restoration possible and take daily steps toward reconciliation. God sees the beautiful connection you're capable of rebuilding. So maintain that belief and never surrender the hope of spiritual reunion. See yourselves sitting together in complete honesty. The barriers have fallen and tears of relief flow freely. Your loved one speaks their truth without fear of judgment for the first time. You respond with understanding as healing begins between you. Notice the soft silver light surrounding your conversation, the color of truth and authenticity that the angels first recognized was missing from your relationship. This silver light represents spoken truth and emotional honesty, essential elements for the spiritual reconnection waiting to unfold between you. In just a moment, I'll reveal what sleeping with their own truly means, and why recognizing this is the key to healing your relationship. If this message awakens something hopeful in you, hit like and drop an amen in the comments. The truth is this: sleeping with their own refers to becoming intimate with negative thoughts, self-condemnation, and spiritual shame. Your loved one hasn't betrayed you physically, but has betrayed themselves spiritually by believing lies about their worth and purpose. You might have questions about this spiritual revelation, so let me address the 4 concerns I'm hearing from your angels. How do I approach this sensitive topic. Begin with prayer, not accusation. Create a safe space by sharing something vulnerable about yourself first. Ask gentle questions about their spiritual well-being rather than demanding explanations for their distance. When will healing manifest between us? While timing varies, the celestial alignment suggests significant breakthrough within 34 weeks. The universe is arranging perfect circumstances, emotional readiness, and divine timing for maximum healing. Will our relationship fully recover? Yes, but transformed rather than merely restored. This isn't about returning to how things were, but evolving into a deeper, more authentic connection built on spiritual honesty. What if I'm struggling with my own spiritual disconnection? This is actually perfect timing. Two souls healing together create a powerful resonance. Your willingness to acknowledge your own struggles will create safe space for their confession. Those feeling the healing energy already flowing can send a super thanks blessing of $5, $10, or $20. Each super thanks you send amplifies your own restoration energy and helps this channel reach more souls who need these divine messages. Remember, supporting others' healing journeys opens the door to receiving relationship miracles yourself. I wasn't planning to reveal this detail, but I'm being divinely guided to tell you something important about your loved one's current state. Despite their distance, they're actively seeking spiritual reconciliation. They're looking for signs that it's safe to be vulnerable about their inner struggles. If you're asking for guidance with this relationship healing, especially when the disconnection seems so painful, like watching someone drowning in their own thoughts, I'm asking the universe for help to wisely facilitate this reconciliation that's approaching. Life's pathway seems confusing with this new understanding, and I'm whispering into the heavens hoping for wisdom, with an open heart and loving intentions. I'm saying, please help me approach this conversation and make compassionate choices. I'm thankful for this relationship, opportunity, and asking for the strength to create safe space for truth. I feel overwhelmed, like I'm standing before a fragile soul, and want to handle this revelation wisely. I need guidance to help me remain patient amidst uncertainty. I admit I'm hopeful, dreaming of renewed connection. Something to restore our bond with purpose and let healing spread outward, turning our relationship into a sanctuary of authentic love. To the gracious spirit of reconciliation, you're so merciful and wise. Our future together shines with possibility, and I'm asking you to guide us and keep this healing growing strong like gentle rain. Let my compassion rise high into the heavens, leading us to honesty with each conversation. With your support, our disconnection will dissolve, and I'm looking forward to a relationship that's genuine and restored. As I prepare for this spiritual reunion, receive this prayer, and if you feel called to, hit like, joining me in hope for a healed and blessed relationship ahead.